Bismillah walhamdulillah wa salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, in this video, we will take a look at the fourth surah of the Qur'an, Surah An-Nisa. And we're simply going to see if we can identify what we've learned thus far, which is 3 Arabic letters, the ba, ta, and tha, as well as the 3 Arabic vowel symbols, the harakat, which are the fatha, kasra, and dhamma. So we're going to take a look at this page, the first page of Surah An-Nisa, page 77 of this mushaf, and we'll see what we can identify, inshallah. Let's take a look here at the very top, the first letter that we can identify on the page. As we can see, this is a letter beginning a connection, and it has 1 dot underneath. So we can identify this as the letter ba, which is similar to the English B. Next, let's identify this vowel symbol underneath the ba. This is a line written beneath a letter, which is called a kasra, which makes an E sound that we use the English I to represent. So together, this letter and vowel symbol would be pronounced B. Hence we wrote B. And this is actually the beginning of the phrase Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The Basmala. Bismillah begins with B. Next, let's take a look at this letter here. What letter did we learn that has 2 dots above? This is the letter ta, which sounds similar to the English T. After identifying the letter, next we identify the haraka, which haraka is a loop written above a letter. This is the dhamma, which sounds like the English U, U. So here this letter in haraka is pronounced tu, tu. Next, let's identify this letter, which is coming at the end of a connection. Which letter did we learn that has 3 dots above? That would be the letter tha, which sounds like the English TH. And what is the haraka, the vowel symbol we see written above the letter tha? That is called a fatha, which sounds similar to the English A. So together, the combination of the letter and haraka, the combination of the letter tha and the fatha would be pronounced tha, tha. Next, let's go to this combination here. First, we identify the letter. What letter did we learn that has 1 dot underneath? That is the letter ba. So put a B for the ba. But above the ba, we have 2 of the same haraka. This is called a fatha. The fatha sounds like the English A. So for the first fatha, we're going to write an A. But what about the second fatha? What's it called when we have 2 of the same haraka above or beneath a letter? This is called tanween. And that second haraka means we add what sound? We add the N sound. So we have a B for the letter ba, we have an A for the first fatha, and then we have the letter N for the second fatha, which is tanween. So all together, we would pronounce this as ben, ben. So that does it for this exercise. And as you can see, with each lesson, you're becoming more and more capable of reading the Qur'an. You can already identify 3 different letters, 3 different vowel symbols, and you know how to read a double vowel symbol, which is tanween. Inshallah, if you keep going through these exercises and you keep practicing and memorizing the information, then soon you will be able to read this entire page, this entire book in Arabic. Jazakumullahu khairan, and keep up the good work, inshallah. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdik ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.